Hi, my name is Angela. I'm 21 and I'm from America. I've been working at Chosaburo for about a month and a half now, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about working here and my experience as a foreigner on the island. I've been working since I'm 16. I worked at a pizza place, and then I actually enrolled in a culinary vocational school, and then I went to culinary school, and I've been working in restaurants for about 3 years now. So my motivation for coming to Japan was to challenge myself, to experience another life here. And everything's so different. You basically start from zero, and then you kind of build up the basics, and it takes you out of that mindset. You see the world in a different way. I think when I go back to America, I'm going to see the world very differently. The work starts at 10, so I wake up around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I make breakfast, something simple, eggs, tofu, something like that. And then I get dressed, come to work from 2 p.m. So we're prepping a lot, we're doing a lot of lunch stuff. So kurikatsu is the big hot seller here, which is the fried yellowtail fish. And then when it comes close to 2 o'clock, take out the trash, clean everything up, and I get to make something, either from the menu or kind of create a little bit, based on the ingredients. And then go home, take a break for 3 hours. Sometimes I'll, go on a walk or just kind of enjoy life here. And then, I'll come back from 5 to 8 and bust out another shift, make some food, and go to bed, wake up, do it again. So the dishes that interns are mostly involved in making is the kobachi, which is the small plates, pickles, vegetables, things like that. Just keeping a good stock of those, slicing fruit for the side plates, just making sure everything's ready to go for service. Everything is just more precise and more beautiful. Sometimes the kobachi changes every other day. They'll just make something up, and then that's the side for the day. Otoshi is a appetizer of the day that changes pretty regularly. So that's very different than an American restaurant. I think the best part is the food. You get to make your own food and take it home between your breaks. So you get to try pretty much anything, all the fried foods, all the ramen, and then just talking with the staff here. Google Translate mostly, because it's kind of hard to articulate long sentences, but just getting to know the people. Working here, I think it definitely has given me some more skills to use when I go back home. Definitely discipline, critical thinking, how to be efficient, how to be fast, but also making it really beautiful and balancing the two together. I definitely learned a lot. My biggest learning outcome from this was that it's going to be hard no matter where you go. Every restaurant runs the same. There's just little differences, but the whole concept of the restaurant is the same. Customers are the priority, making everything beautiful, making everything as efficient as possible. This was a really great experience. Just the whole thing was incredible. One thing I'd want to make sure people know is you need to study Japanese. People don't speak that much English here. And the workers, they speak some English, but it's very basic, so you have to meet them at their level of English in Japanese. It's been really fun. It's been a really great experience so far. If you love cooking, then this is for you. If you are really into restaurants and the food, making food and ramen and all these Japanese foods, then you will really like it here. But it's difficult, don't get me wrong. The language barrier is difficult. The work culture, at least from America, it's very different. Everything is in a particular way. There's a clear hierarchy system. So in America, most of the lines, obviously you have your executive chefs and your sous chefs, but pretty much everyone working the line is equal, is the same. Whereas here, you start at the bottom, you're the intern, they are telling you what to do, and you have to make sure that you don't overstep. So that's a little bit different. Regarding my cooking lessons in Omiya, I had a fantastic time. Genuinely the highlight of my trip, and it was hands-on lessons. After you prepare everything and the set meal, you get to sit down and get to eat. It was a really nice experience. Another thing outside of working here has just been exploring the island. It's beautiful. It has mountains, it has rivers, it has waterfalls. You know, the mountains here are beautiful. Everywhere you go, it's a beautiful view. It's very relaxing here. And then on my off days, I typically like to bake bread and cookies and sweets and things like that. And yeah, I'll explore a little bit, yeah. Honestly, it's very cozy. You do sleep on a futon, so you're gonna have to get used to that. It's very peaceful here, and yeah, if you're curious on the accommodation, it's literally just a room and a kitchen and a bathroom. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the jobs done, and most of the time you're not gonna be wanting to spend a lot of time in your room anyways. You're gonna want to explore the island, so. My advice for someone who wants to come here and do this internship is learn Japanese. There's a lot of different ways you can learn it, but just learn the basics, like how to say time, how to say, you know, places, you know, some names of food, things like that. Let the experience take you where it goes. If you really love food and you really like working in kitchens and you like to eat food, come to Japan. I would highly recommend it.